What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of Hearthstone Power. Today we are looking at the Fireside Duels that was released the other day, facing the Rogue and Druid in a match. This is a first-time perspective. I have not yet watched this video. I have no idea what's going to happen, so let's see if the Rogue can be victorious. We are playing as Valir Sanguinar against Malfurion Stormrage the Druid. And look at that, we have a new card we're seeing right now, Gruul. For 8 resources, you have a 7/7 creature that gains +1/+1 at the end of each turn, and he is dumping his Novice Engineer for a backstab, which does 2 damage to an enemy minion for no resources, so that's pretty nice. Looks like the Druid's going first here. Let's see what the Druid plays on his first turn. Probably nothing. And alright, he doesn't play anything. So we do draw Cold Blood, and it looks like there's nothing really for the Rogue to play on his first turn, so okay, he is going to end his turn. You obviously don't want to play backstab on nothing. Alright, so we see a Novice Engineer here for the Druid, which lets him draw a card when it comes into play. Alright, it's the Rogue's turn again, and he can play backstab to destroy that creature on the table right now. And he has, which he'll do for no resources, and he's going to, looks like, activate his weapon. Okay. So he uses his remaining 2 resources to activate his weapon, and now it is the Druid's turn. Alright, we see a hero ability, Shapeshift, from the Druid, and he's going to attack the Rogue for 1, bringing him down to 29 health, and he's ending his turn. Alright, we got a nice Gadget Xan Auctioneer for the Rogue, and let's see what he's going to play this turn. He's got 3 resources, so he plays the Alarmabot, and he's going to attack the Druid directly for 1, but because he has that armor, it's going to do nothing, and he loses durability on his Rogue Dagger. Alright, so now the Druid's turn. He has 4 resources available to him, so he uses 2 of them to Shapeshift, giving himself 1 attack and 1 defense, and he attacks the Rogue again, bringing him down now to 28, and ends his turn. Alright, excellent. That worked out quite nicely. We saw a nice Alarmabot combo there, bringing in his Faceless Manipulator. It's a 3/3 guy, and he's playing the Alarmabot again. Hopefully next turn he can get Ragnaros or Gruul in play. That would be quite epic. You don't want to get... I mean, even the Gadget Xan Auctioneer would be nice, but you definitely want to swap for one of those big cards in his hand. Alright, now it's the Druid's turn. He still has that 1 armor from his Shapeshift, let's not forget. And it looks like the Druid's going to play something on a card, deal 3 damage, he's going to kill the Faceless Manipulator, and he's going to draw 1 card. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's going to deal 1 damage to draw and draw a card. If he had done 3 damage, he would not have been able to draw a card. And he's going to use his remaining... He's going to attack the Faceless Manipulator directly. Wow, okay, so he did everything he could to kill that Manipulator. He had to use 2 cards and his own attack to kill it. So, pretty good card advantage for the Rogue. And the Alarmabot swapped in the Gadget Xan Auctioneer, which is nice. He's going to play Preparation. Wow, all of his cards are going to... Let's see what happens here. Get reduced by 2. Fantastic. Alright, so he gets to play his SI Agent, which costs less. And let's see what else he does. He's going to attack. Okay. And now it's the Druid's turn. Preparation was a nice card. Unfortunately, I wish he had a little bit more mana, so he could have done a little bit more. But he doesn't really have that many spells in his hand, so that's okay. Alright, so we are going to see a swipe on the Gadget Xan Auctioneer, killing it, unfortunately, dealing 1 damage to the Agent and to the Rogue hero. And now we're seeing another Shapeshift from the Druid, and he's going to swing for 1 on the Rogue. The Rogue now draws his Novice Engineer on his turn. And I think that is the right play here, because he's going to get to draw a card. Alright, he draws an Assassinate. So for 5 resources, he could directly destroy an enemy minion, which is a very powerful card. And the Druid is now down to 23. This is looking pretty good for the Rogue. He's got some board control. He puts his Alarmabot in play again. Alarmabot is going to see some great play. You play a couple of those in your deck and a bunch of big creatures, and you just might get lucky and get that creature in play. What if Ragnaros hits the board? That would be nice. Alright, Starfall deals 5 damage to an enemy, or 2 to all of them. So it did 2 damage. He didn't choose the 5. So it cleared the board except for his Alarmabot, which now has 1 health left. And he uses his remaining mana to activate his hero ability and finish off the Alarmabot. So now the board is clear. Alright, the Rogue's going to put his dagger in play, and he's going to attack the Druid directly for 1, which does nothing because he's got armor, and he ends his turn. So if you see right now, the Rogue has some good cards, but they're all for maintaining board control. So the Druid is just not getting any monsters in play. This is actually, I think, his second monster he's putting in play right now, the Cobalt Geomancer. And he's going to Shapeshift again. And he's going to attack the Rogue, bringing him down to 23. So we've got a tie game right now, 23-23. And it is now the Rogue's turn. Alright, we've got a 3/5 creature for 4 with Taunt. And we are at 8 mana, so now we can play Ragnaros. Very nice. So at the end of the turn, it's going to deal damage to an enemy. Let's see what it does. Wow, epic damage. Epic damage to the Druid. Look at that. That's okay. You didn't want to kill off the Geomancer. You definitely wanted to hit the Druid for 7 damage. That was incredible. Alright, let's see what he does to handle Ragnaros. He's going to destroy a minion with his big Game Hunter. Oh no, that's unfortunate. But he did get off 7 damage to the enemy hero, so that was pretty... not a good trade, but I mean, at least he did something. And he's going to take some damage from the Druid there with his Shapeshift. So nice play playing the big Game Hunter from the Druid. Alright, we did draw an Abomination. It's got Taunt and Death Rattle, and when it dies, it deals 2 damage to all the enemy creatures, which is very nice because those guys do have 2 health right now. So if they attack him next turn and kill him off, those creatures on the opponent's side will die. Alright. Didn't quite see what he played there. Looks like he played... oh, he played the Fan of Knives. Okay, dealing damage to the enemy. Alright, so we cleared the board there. Very nice. And now he's ending his turn, and now the Druid's going to go. Now the Abomination's on the board. It has 4 health and 4 attack, so it's a pretty meaty creature. And okay, he is going to swipe it, and unfortunately, because there's no enemy minions on the board, nothing really gets hurt from that Death Rattle. And he does play Healing Touch, bringing himself back up to 23, and he plays his Druid ability Shapeshift, give himself attack and health, and he attacks the Rogue to bring him down by 1. So he is now at 14. Alright, he draws the Shield Bearer. I think it's time to see some Gruul in action. Let's see. So he should be an 8/8 at the end of the turn, and he plays that Shield Bearer there just to get some more minions on the board. And he's going to play Cold Blood because he has activated his combos. Very nice combo there. Alright, so now the Druid's got some threats he's going to have to deal with here. He's got an 8/8 and a 4/4 on the board with Taunt. But the Druid does have 7 cards in his hand right now. So he's probably got some options. So he's probably deciding what he wants to do right now, because otherwise he's in a bad situation for the next turn. So he is going to play a card and target the Shield Bearer and deal 5 damage to it and draw a card, finishing that Shield Bearer off. And he's still got the 8/8 Gruul to deal with, which is going to be growing at the end of every turn. And if you've played WoW, you know how Gruul he grows a lot. That's what he does. He just gets bigger and bigger. And we see the Druid playing his Shapeshift. Let's see what he does. He's going to attack the Rogue directly, bringing him down to 13 health. So the Rogue's getting a little bit into the danger zone, but it's okay. He's got a 9/9 in play. Wow, look at this. He's going to play a 3/5 minion with Taunt for 4 resources. And he's going to play Cold Blood to give Gruul more attack. Wow, look at this, guys. 13 health to that Druid. Wow, he did block 2 of it from his armor, but now he's down to 12. Alright, and the Rogue's also going to attack the Druid, bringing him down to 11. So the game's looking a little bit closer now, and the Rogue definitely has board control. But look at the cards in hand from both players. We have 2 cards in hand from the Rogue, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards for the Druid. So he's got all kinds of choices. Alright, gain an empty mana crystal. Okay, so he gains some mana. He's going to, wow, he's going to play excess mana, draw a card. And let's see what he does. Okay, he's going to give his hero +6. Okay, he is going to take some damage if he does attack something. Let's see what he does. Oh, uh-oh, is he going to finish off the Rogue? Oh, no. Uh-oh. The Druid has... oh, you know what? There is a creature with Taunt in play. Oh, wow, look at that combo. Look at that combo. Wow, you guys, look at that. Wow. Oh, he's going to finish the Rogue off. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Wow, you guys. That was incredible. That's what happens when the Druid gets all those combo cards. That was insane. Holy crap. So if you weren't paying attention, what he did was he buffed his hero to give him a total of 12 attack, and then he played a card that dealt whatever his attack was to the enemy minions, which finished them off. All he really needed to do was kill that minion that had Taunt so that he could attack the Rogue directly, which he did, bringing him down to 1 health. And if he thought the Rogue was going to survive, he was definitely not, because the Druid, of course, had Moonfire in his hand to deal the final 1 damage to the Rogue. Wow, incredible game from both players. The Rogue definitely a step up from the last time we saw him play. Really nice cards from the Druid, for sure. The Druid's definitely got the drawing power to give him the cards he needs when he needs them. Alright, you guys, this has been Hearthstone Power. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully we have another Fireside Duel coming out soon, because if not, we're going to have to wait another 2 weeks, and I don't want to see that happen. But in the meantime, I am playing a new game called Scrolls, from the creators of Minecraft, and I will have a video up very shortly of that game. It is quite a fun little TCG to play, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that once I put that video in the next probably day or two. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Time to Hearth out.